Welcome to the Brain Series, episode 4. How do we train our brain to handle change and control our thoughts? Change is a good thing, we always say, but it doesn't feel comfortable, does it? Why is this? Part of it comes down to our brain's resistance to change. This is a response system that has been built in us over the course of many years. Our brain is trained to favor familiarity. And when we are born, our brain is so flexible and we experience so many new things. We learn from positive and negative experiences, what is good to survive and what we need to avoid. And as we age, our brain learns familiar ways to do things based on our experiences. And this is really handy because this way we do not have to relearn many things, like walking and driving a car. The downside, however, is that our brain gets used to doing things according to these familiar routes, and that over time introducing new things becomes challenging. According to neuroscience, change is beneficial to our cognitive health, and we need to stimulate and encourage it. But when we introduce change, our reptile brain is on guard to protect us from possible threats. The reptile brain makes us shift into a protective mode, and it doesn't know, from an evolutionary standpoint, if the change is good for you or not, and a lot of red flags go up. Now we can and we must train our brains to get used to change. Research shows that keeping our brain agile has been known to help delay aging, and this starts with changing the aversion to change. The first thing we need to do is take our brain out of its comfort zone, because this helps us to being more receptive to other types of change. And to achieve this, we need to expose ourselves to new situations, try new things, learn new skills that you've never considered before. The idea is to get out of the comfort zones where we've gotten rusty in our ways. And doing something new also helps to build your confidence, and this enables you to be more receptive of other new things and changes. Many people won't try something new because they're afraid of failing. But when we try new things, we then experience that changes aren't that negative and won't kill us. And this makes us more receptive and more brave. We also need to learn that our brain is an organ we can take control of. We can easily fool our brains. How do we master our minds? Realize that we are the thinker and the observer of our thoughts, and we can control our thoughts. To do this, we must pay attention to our thoughts so that we can identify them. We have to start paying attention to every thought that comes up and deciding if it's true or not, if it's something we want to believe. Basically, we all have to wake up. Start by daily paying attention to your thoughts, and pay attention when you catch yourself thinking undesirable, negative, fearful thoughts. We all have those thoughts, and when we do, we need to interrupt and replace them with positive, powerful thoughts. Now, when we repeat this process, then after some time, the positive thoughts become the ruling thoughts. And we have then eliminated the negative, fearful thoughts altogether. And we have reprogrammed our subconscious minds. Our brains are now trained to think, feel, and believe the positive thoughts to be truth. Our mind is a tool, and it can be used for constructive or destructive purposes. We can allow our mind to be occupied by unwanted and undesirable destructive thoughts. Or you can choose desirable thoughts like peace, gratitude, compassion, love, and joy. Your mind can become your best friend, your biggest supporter, and someone you can count on to be there for you and to encourage you. And you can be in control of your thoughts. By trying new things and stepping out of your comfort zone, you train your brain to adapt to change more easily, and you become more confident in the process. It makes you more confident to try to do new things even more. And the more you change, the more confident you will be. Thank you so much for watching, and in the next episode I will talk about the benefits of positive thinking. Now, in the first episode I talked about the importance of good nutrition and balanced oil. If you want more information about this, and I absolutely recommend this to you, then send a message to team@tizianihorster.com and my team will get in touch with you. See you in the next episode.